안녕하세요.
저는 Crystal.
저는 Stanley입니다. And welcome to another episode of Everyday K Beauty, where we actually review all the latest Korean beauty trends and products. So today we actually have this series with us called Kopher skincare line, and we are very excited to actually review them and share with you our thoughts. So actually played around a little bit with the sunscreen earlier, so it's actually quite a good consistency, but review them as though we have not tried anything, with you all as well. So Kopher actually is a line of skincare that's from Korea itself. They are really new in Southeast Asia, but they are really huge in, I think, Cambodia as well. So they have recently visited Singapore, like their products. So we are here to try out and see if they're really as good as what they share themselves to be or seem to be. Sense. Okay, so their first product that we have over here that we see is actually called their Black Tulip Edition Kopher, and this is what we call the Blemish Care System, like 8 Growth Factor AGF Blemish Care. So, Crystal, for yourself, which kind of blemish care have you used yourself previously? There's two kinds. One is those those stick-on blemish care stickers. So you use stickers or do you use cream base? Like, which is your usual go-to?
For me, I never use blemish sticker.
Oh! Wow, her skin is flawless.
Skincare is like super basic.
Okay.
Only moisturizer. Yeah.
Okay, so you usually moisturize, then you tone,
Then that's it.
and you're done. Oh my god! Wow, that's awesome. These days I do nothing, none of the above. I'm just kidding. Okay, so usually we will have to tone, we moisturize, then we serum, and then we will use some anti-aging products so that we make sure our skin don't actually fade away with time. And then in the daytime, I think you still use your foundation, your sunscreen and all this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's very good. Okay, so for blemish care, what's really good is that for people that are really interested in not the stick-on sticker kind of blemish, this is actually for more of the mild ones, like if you have like blemishes that you want to like get rid of and it grows out of nowhere. Yeah, you can really try it out. So I think our producer actually also tried it. So if you guys have used any kind of blemish care before, this is actually one of the ones that I really like in terms of consistency wise, because it's not too thick. So when you apply it, right, I feel that you will not actually you'll not be able to see after you actually use a beauty blender to blend it in. Of course, my hand is not beauty blender, but you can see that it's really well blended in the skin. So you don't really need to apply another layer of concealer on it. Okay, great. So this one is pretty good. It's called a Brilliant Premium Mist. So for mist wise, right, this is one of all the influencers online, right, be it in Korea, Cambodia or Singapore, right, they talk really highly about this mist. What they have is that it's made of 70% plant-based ingredients, and one of the key things that they use is Centella asiatica extract, which is a herb ingredient that has a very high amount of healing properties. And aside from that, they also had this chokeberry ingredient inside that has very high amount of vitamin C, so you can actually expect a little bit of a glow and oil control after using this. So we're going to try it out and see how it goes. So I'm going to let Crystal try first actually, so that the guinea pig. So you can see that the mist is very fine. Like, it's not the typical kind of mist whereby it's overwhelming. How does it feel though? Does it have fragrance to it?
It has like a red light fragrance, some flowery fragrance.
Floral fragrance. Yeah.
But it's actually not very strong.
You can try it. Okay, it's not very strong, but you can really smell it. Yeah. So for those that are maybe a bit allergic to like floral components, like sort of scent, you may not like it. But if you are like us, where you are not so sensitive in terms of skin wise, this is actually not too bad of a product, to be honest. But what I really think is it's supposed to have some oil control properties. So later after the shoot, right, like at the end of it, we'll see whether our skin actually like have a bit more oil control, because you can see my oil is like flowing out. Okay.
It's like when it dries up, it actually doesn't feel sticky or anything. It's very powdery kind of texture.
Very interesting.
But at the same time, it doesn't make your skin feel cranky and dry.
Oh, right. Actually, some of the mist actually does do that.
Yeah, sometimes.
Right. Yeah. I remember there was a period of time where I actually was very into mist. Because I went through this laser procedure and then I had to mist my face every day. Yeah, so I can feel that sometimes it can be a bit sticky at times, but this one I actually don't feel the stickiness, or maybe not yet. We will see at the end of the shoot. Okay, so next we are going to actually try out this product called the Kopher Relief Concentrate Premium Cream. The ingredient list basically are full of ingredients that are heavy on moisturizing factor. So if you want something that really keeps all the moisture in and still has a little bit of like aging properties, this is actually a pretty decent product. But we're going to try it out and let you see the texture of it. Okay, how do we take this out? Okay, great. Okay, you can try a bit. How's the feeling?
It's red, lightweight.
It's not heavy, is it?
Yeah.
But it's still a little bit kind of oily. So if today you are, if your skin is not the dry type, it's the oily type, maybe you use this with caution. The reason why is because it helps to lock in the moisture. Yeah, so when the moisturizer is a bit on the oilier side, usually it's really good at keeping moisture in. But if your skin is on the oilier side, you need to use it with care. Don't over apply. Alright?
So you can use it with the mist.
Yes, correct. That means you control your oil. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so now we are going to try out the last product on this series itself, which is called the Coming Ocean Sun Care itself. And I think what's really interesting about this sunscreen is that it has glacier water inside, so it's meant to be like a moisturizing sun care, which means that you can apply for 3 to 4 hours before you reapply again. Yeah, so let me just try a little bit on this. I'm actually quite curious to see how it's like on our skin. Okay. It's actually quite thick, right?
It's more of watery.
Watery, yeah. I think really, I think because of glacier water inside.
Yeah. It's not those super thick sunscreen, that kind, but it's more of liquid.
I think you can go swimming after this, right? Your amount of sunscreen is...
It's water resistant. No, right? It's not marketed water resistant.
But just now we did try washing off.
It's very hard, right?
It's quite hard to
I believe it's water resistant because
we can only wash it off after using the makeup
remover. So, guys, you definitely need to use one step of makeup remover before you actually cleanse off. Or you can watch our previous episode whereby we had this Lagome. We use this product from Lagome, right? That has this cleanser, which is really good. Their micro cleanser actually helps to cleanse off even like the sunscreen and your lipsticks and stuff. So like, if you guys are a bit lazy, you can try out that particular product. It's not too bad. Yeah, have you seen that video?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So I think for this particular sunscreen, I would say that in my repertoire of sunscreens that I've tried, this is one of the ones that fits in between. They are a bit lightweight and you won't feel like you are applying too much sunscreen.
Yeah.
Personally like about this range, this particular product. This is called a Relief Concentrate, which is the moisturizer. Because earlier after using a moisturizer, I feel that it's really quite light and compact. And then my second that I really think that it was quite interesting, like after the shoot itself, like this is already a few minutes in, I can feel my skin is actually not as oily, or like, you know, like when you are like using a lot of product, you feel that skin is very thick. It doesn't feel like it's there anymore. So it's good. Yeah. So I think for people who are just like myself, who are interested in using mist and you want a bit of scent, this is really good for you. And then if you are interested in like a moisturizer kind of product itself, I think this is not too bad as well for Kopher wise. So if you guys are exploring and thinking of trying out this product itself, you can actually get it from K-Shopper itself. Have you heard of K-Shopper?
Yeah, it's online on Shopper.
Yes. And Lazada as well. So remember, I think on 10/10 is coming up soon. I don't know if this video will be out by 10/10, but assuming that this is out by 10/10, you'll be able to actually unlock a Miracle promotion. But wherever it is in October, you'll get a good deal. So remember to check them out and check K-Shopper out. And I think with that, if you have any thoughts about the products, is that?
It's actually not very oily per se, but because of the moisturizing benefits, it will feel a bit oily.
Yeah.
So that's why you should use it with mist, which is a very good combination.
Oh yeah, let me try using the mist on my hands.
And the scent is very pleasant.
So overall, since you have used a bit of Korean skincare for yourself, right? Do you feel like Kopher is somewhat a brand that you consider trying out?
I would want to try out the mist and the moisturizer.
Right.
Yeah. And it's also anti-aging.
I think anti-aging is very important. Like a lot of people think that young people don't need anti-aging, but that's not true. Actually, it starts from young because like if we don't take care of our skin, I don't use sunscreen, use anti-aging, right? We will soon see our skin. Maybe we're 25 years old, but our skin age maybe like 40 years old, you know. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's about it for this short little segment. If you guys like this video, remember to always give this video a like, thumbs up, and you can comment down below which of the products you want to try. And if you have any questions, also leave a comment below, and we'll see you guys in the next episode every day. Okay, beauty. Take care. Bye bye.